Oh, good morning.
Good
morning.
morning. That brings me back to my youth on the Gothic dance floor in Hollywood. It really is. Those bats are just like it. We had capes. I wore wedding dresses. We'd crawl on the floor. It was very dramatic.
That one bat is like really like looks like he's dancing, you know?
I think I dated that guy briefly.
Oh my God. Good morning. We have welcome to Meme Wars, everyone. With normally it's Nevs and Herbie, but we have our special guest Molly.
Thank you, Molly, for joining us.
I love it every time. You make it fun. But yeah, sorry, I'm a few minutes late, as usual, because I'm always still bookmarking memes when it's time to start the show.
There were so many this week. Your chat is just exploding. So
I hope you guys like that music at the beginning, because that's my new theme song for Meme Wars.
It's very serious.
I did like it.
It's very serious for Meme Wars. With our special guest, Molly. Oh, my goodness. Are we ready to do memes?
Yes.
I'm so ready.
Guys. If you're joining us for the first time, this is Meme Wars. We rate memes and we steal them. We have people steal memes and submit them for ratings. And we give credit to the stealers, to the thieves.
Yes.
We rate based on like how accurate and truthful is it, how funny is it, how informative, how red pillable is it. That's important. And sometimes it's not important if we just want to laugh with each other. And then how on fire is it? And then we average it up, which reminds me, I have to get my handy dandy spreadsheet up. For my little calculations, my little template. Okay, so we're going to start with some warm-up memes. Then we'll rate some memes. We've got some echo chamber memes that we won't be rating, but we'll be enjoying. So you guys ready to get started?
Yep.
Memes. I have to try to make a guess. So Molly's very creative with her the way she likes to show her rating score. So I'm going to guess.
I can't wait.
I don't know. It's Easter weekend, so I'm assuming it might be related to that. I could be completely off and completely wrong.
So when
I've got my coffee, I'm ready for it.
Okay, so you're thinking like Easter candy or something?
Maybe. Easter candy, eggs, bunnies. I don't know.
I'm trying to get it together. One of my old LAPD partners has me on this like regimen. So like I got a Fitbit and I like cheat in traffic like all day.
You should not be cheating because the whole point is for you. You're only cheating yourself.
Calories. This is still calories. And so it hasn't gotten warm enough to roller skate yet. As we were just talking before the show, I am still unhoused. So today's theme is one of the I don't know what you would call it, one of the glorious things that happen to you when you are unhoused.
Unhoused, aka homeless, waiting for people to move out of the house you have.
Right. Yeah. I have a house. I just can't live there yet. Which is why I'm at work. So that plays into the theme for today.
Interesting. I'm excited to see how you're going to rate it.
Yes, me too.
It's better hope there's a 1 is all I have to say.
Well, Herbie and I, we just have our cards, right, Herbie? You've got your cards. So Molly will be entertaining us for the day. Okay, let's start with some warm-up memes, shall we? All right. These are just in alphabetical order, so I don't put these in any particular order, but this first one was submitted by Awesome, and it's a reminder for all patriots and American citizens. You are free, so act accordingly. Yes. It's a... Actually, the patriots don't need this reminder. It's everybody else.
Yeah.
RevDQ submitted a meme, and this is a warm-up meme called Back in the Day. How Daddy used to
That's one
read
of my
our-
favorite memes of the week.
What's that, Herbie?
It's one of my favorite memes of the week.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
I like that whole, because I'm totally guilty of it. I wear readers now, and like, it just gets further and further away.
Yeah.
Um,
I recently had to start. Like labels on cans and things are just a little too tiny, and the text in the
So
like when I'm reading some books sometimes is so little. But yeah, I cracked up when I saw this. Plus, Rev DQ, he has a monkey as his avatar.
Yes.
So it's
Yes.
picturing him.
So that's why I just.
This is Rev.
It was the perfect meme for him.
He also submitted today's bat video. So thank you, Rev. All right. The next one is called Be a Force. And this is submitted by Awesome. Do epic shit. Go forth and be a force of the awesome.
don't jump.
You can fly if you're. If you go forth and be a force, you might be able to fly. Who knows? Okay, the next warm-up meme is from Casey Kelsbells, and it's called The Best Part of Waking Up, which we show every week. And it's that Trump is your president.
How do you read the first part and not sing it? Are you singing it? Or is it just
Best part of waking. Yep. I'm doing it.
And then I expect for it to rhyme. And then it doesn't, and to me that makes it funnier. So
Yeah, that's true. Well, up and Trump could potentially rhyme, so it could be reworded to the best part of waking up is your president is Trump.
it's still a stretch.
It's still a stretch. Okay. Well, I tried. Okay. The next warm-up meme is from Molly. And it's called Getting the News Through Memes. Me trying to figure out what's going on in the world through memes because I don't watch the news.
This is true. I don't have a TV. Even in storage, I don't have a TV.
Oh, well, you wouldn't want to watch mainstream media anyway.
No.
So there you go. All right. Oh, shoot. I don't know who this next one was from. I didn't put their name. I feel really bad, but it's called Have Courage. And I apologize if it's you. Those who lack the courage to do what is right will find the philosophy to justify what is wrong. This must have been a submission with a whole bunch of memes if I forgot the name. Sorry about that. Maybe it was Missy. Hey, Missy, if you're in here, did you submit this meme? I do see we've got Salty Mercy Friend, Feeling Salty, Faster Pill, Carrie, and Molly's in chat with them too. Okay. The next one is called, what did I call this one? Have Courage. Oh, we just have a few more warm-up memes. Hide and Seek from Rev DQ. Let's play hide and seek. I'll hide and you seek professional help. And he also submitted MAGA versus the GOP. Yeah. It's very true.
It is.
And Defender of the Republic, Kaidi. Great meme. Okay. Restaurant reviews I stole from Pepe Lives Matter. My buddy Pepe, I think he stole it from his chat, reposted it from someone in chat.
Yeah.
Imagine leaving a shit review and then the restaurant goes and uses it as their uniform.
No
1
vegan food
star, no vegan food here. It's a barbecue joint, for goodness sake. That's hilarious. I love that. And nothing against the vegans because my sister is vegan, it's just a hilarious. I think it's funny. Okay, the next one is called Star Whores, and this is from Faster Pill.
Oh boy.
It's so funny also because of all the conspiracy theories that space is really underwater, and so you're wearing a wetsuit to go into the sky. And I don't know, the irony's not lost on me.
Yeah. There's another meme related to this, and I should have put them together. Oh, well, this is a warm-up meme, so we'll see it later, I guess.
I see them kicking around just while I'm thinking about how stupid this whole thing was. They're kicking around, and like some of them have like boot heels on.
What?
Like,
Seriously?
Yeah, there was like
I didn't
somebody
see
had,
that.
like, high heel boots on. Like, I feel like that's probably not good for the window. Maybe, I don't know. It's not very tactical. As someone who used to be a cop, I could say, leave your heels at home, sweetheart.
And the whole fake out with the door coming out. And
Yes.
The whole
Yes.
thing. Katy
you know,
Perry
everybody talks about how
down.
they open the door and they try to shut it, and then
Yes, so they can open it up and make it staged. That's
Yeah.
messed up. It
the
makes
funny
no
thing
sense.
is on my show on Thursday, I showed that, and I said, but if you notice, well, first of all, the guy is Jeff Bezos
Yes.
opening the door. Second of all, he has a tool. And as he's trying to use the tool, the girls open the door again. So, like, they tried to make it look like he was opening the door. It was
Yes.
so cringe. It was so cringe.
It
was
was.
just like a big sky slumber party. It was. Did you hear him like screaming as it was coming down and like? It's so stupid.
It was
I'm
this.
embarrassed.
Yeah.
You know, we needed the BS detector on that one.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Okay, the next one is also from Faster Pill, and it's called The King. Oh, actually, maybe should I save that for later? No, I'll just show it now. It's Easter weekend. Imagine a king who fights his own battles. Wouldn't that be a sight? We have one. So this is an Easter-related warm-up meme. Pretty awesome, Faster Pill, for those who are
Yeah.
Christian. The next one is called What's That Smell? From Awesome. Sure smells like winning. Speaking of winning, Molly, you want to tell us about our little group we're a part of?
Yeah, the Department of Winning. We're on Telegram and X and all over the place, and some things are brewing.
Yeah, what's happening tonight?
Oh, are we doing a Spaces?
We're doing an X Space, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I just show up. I just do what I'm told.
Average Joe is our host.
Yeah, he's amazing.
Yeah, so it's DEPT of winning. And I don't know, Molly, if you want to plug yourself while we're here, or we can do it at the end too.
Well, I run a little tiny Rumble channel. I'm also the big sister in more ways than one of the Kate Awakening. And so she lets me hijack her page on Rumble and X and Pilled. And I run a little stupid show. But last night I gave some actual good reality, like good solid tips on identity theft. I was an LAPD detective for many years and have handled a lot of crimes. So good, because identity theft is everywhere. But I have all kinds of friends on, and we just talk about politics and dating and stupid stuff, whatever.
And it's Molly Sleuth, right? They can just search for that on Rumble.
Yeah,
you know, I
Molly
missed
Sleuth.
your show last night. It was my sister's birthday. So
Oh,
sounds like it was interesting, though.
yeah. Well, ID theft is just so rampant. It's the easiest way to get money. Why work a job when you could just go steal somebody else's paycheck? So
Oh, my
lots of good
goodness.
tips there.
I bet you have a million stories. Oh, here's the Department of Winning.
Yay!
Telegram and X, and then Herbie has a huge animal channel, Blazing Animals. And all right, let's get back to the memes. The last warm-up meme is from Missy, and it's called When I Grow Up. Honey, what do you want to be when you grow up? A threat to the New World Order.
We need to bring back pinafores. I want to wear that outfit.
You still can. You could probably find it.
I have like the same creature from the Black Lagoon shirt on. It's like my
Oh, do you?
shirt. Yeah.
I just have like a flag related sort of t-shirt. All right, let's rate some memes. And then some of these might be rateable, some not. So we'll play it by ear. Our first meme up is called A Special Kind of Lunatic. And this was submitted by Awesome. It takes a special kind of lunatic to think that importing welfare recipients who want to kill us is a good idea. Just a special kind of lunatic, right?
Yes.
Very.
She was on fire. She had so many memes too, and I felt so bad because somehow she like aggravated your bot sniffer. And so then I was like furiously messaging, like, help her get back on.
I know. I wait to approve people until they've been around for a while.
Yeah.
And so I hadn't approved her yet, and I should
Yeah.
have. Because
Yeah.
she's been submitting memes every single week. So
Mhm.
anyway, sorry about that, Awesome. You are awesome. And I think I got you all fixed up.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. I think this one's rateable. Should we rate it?
Okay. All right. Gosh, do I go for that right from the beginning? I mean,
Oh, yeah. I got to make you bigger. I got to see what you're. I gotta see what you're gonna be doing here.
Yes.
So I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do that end score. Okay. Accuracy and truthfulness. 1, 2, 3, vote.
okay.
Oh,
Today we are showcasing all of my houseplants that have
your
to come to work.
plans. Okay.
You can't put houseplants in a U-Haul storage. So this one is a little Pilea, also known as a Chinese money plant or a friendship plant. It's
Nice.
making a couple little babies right in here. If somebody likes propagation and wants a little baby sent to them, maybe we could have a little. I didn't want to go for a 5 right out of the gate. It's too early for 5s. I give it a 4.
You should totally send me one of those. But
Oh,
you know,
collect plants?
I don't have a green thumb. I need to build up a green thumb.
Yeah, these ones they're pretty hardy, but it's very delicate. The leaves come off easily, so not for high traffic areas or around pets.
Ah, good to know. Good to know. Okay, so we got 5, 4, 5 for accuracy. How about funny? How funny is this meme? 1, 2, 3, vote.
I'm gonna go with my Monstera.
And that's a 2, right? I thought I saw a 2.
It's
Okay.
a little Swiss cheese plant. This one, they get really big and they crawl up poles. They're very good little house plants. They get very big.
Nice.
Not quite there yet.
Yeah, you're gonna have to like propagate all of them for me.
I have 75 plants at work, and my boss is like, "What is this?" I'm like, "Be thankful I don't collect beanie babies." So,
Oh my goodness. That's good for your air though. Like they help filter
it
the
is,
air.
and we don't have any like natural air because why have air or sunshine? Keep cinder blocks and all the blinds closed, can in the air, and then make us take jabs. So,
How fun. How fun. So you're forced to take the jabs?
we were not.
Good.
It is a story that I would love to tell you offline. It got a little hairy there, but we won. And the people who did it, I have a lot of respect for them. They really thought that they were saving the world. And I sit between 3 people that have cancer and catastrophic autoimmune diseases now.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. I'll definitely ping you offline on that one.
Yeah.
That's sad.
I got some dirt.
How informative and easy to understand is this meme? 1, 2, 3, vote. 4 is all around. Is that a different? Oh no, that's the same plant for.
That's the same Chinese money plant.
How red pillable is this meme? 1, 2, 3, vote.
A little big on this one.
Me too.
This one is a Christmas cactus. It's
That's
not blooming
gorgeous
right now, but I
Yeah.
had one really big one. I was dating this guy for like an hour, and I gave his mom the big Christmas cactus, and I just kept the little cuttings from it. So it's growing back.
Nice. Okay. How on fire is this meme?
I really like this one.
1, 2, 3, vote. All right, I'll do a 5. I think it is too, because it's like, wow. Okay.
And the 5 is my arrowhead plant. Only because, not because this is the greatest one in my collection. 1, it's handheld. But 2, moving is really traumatic for everybody. And this plant has just been thriving through all the chaos. So I've moved twice this year already. And now it's sitting in a lame fluorescent hellhole. And it's done very well. So that's why it's 5 today. Thank you, Arrowhead Plant, for teaching us
It's
all.
called Arrowhead. Okay.
Yeah, it's an arrowhead plant. It's
Nice.
very happy. It's growing.
Nice.
There's some new leaves coming out.
Nice. Oh my goodness. You'll have to show us all your plants after you finally move into your house.
They're everywhere. They're all over the place.
I can't believe you have 75 plants. I have like a total of maybe 5 in my house.
Oh yeah. I mean, I give them away a lot too. I mean, I just love plants. It's like mad science, and also just like nature. Plants are just amazing. It's like something to nurture, and
It is. I would love to have more plants. So,
send me your address and I will give you a little starter.
okay. Sounds good.
Get you going.
All right. So the overall score for this one, unfortunately, is kind of low. And I think because it wasn't funny, it's average at 3.87.
It was good though.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a really good one. Awesome. Okay. The next one is called Amazon Delivery. And this was submitted by Missy. Space returns unwanted Amazon delivery. Maybe this should have been one of the warm-ups.
Yes.
I don't know that it's rateable, but I cracked up at it.
It's funny.
Okay, I'm going to move on to the next unless you guys really want to rate this one.
It might be echo chamber. I don't know.
Yeah, it is.
Yes.
Okay, did you guys know America is sick and that there's a cure for this sickness? Missy let us know about that.
Okay.
So, this is going to hurt. The cure is tariffs. But Democrats don't believe there's any sickness. Are they conspiracy theorists? I think they're conspiracy theorists.
They are.
That almost could be Joe Biden laying there on the sand in Delaware. That little-
Oh, it totally could be. Man. But it is supposed to represent America. Anyway, okay, rate or not rate this one.
Unlike Joe Biden.
I know. No, I thought you were going to say unlike Barack Obama. Oh, the whole birth certificate controversy. Okay. Rateable?
Mm.
All right, let's move on. Okay.
Yeah.
The next one is called America Runs On. And then I'll let you know what America runs on. This is from Awesome. Sexual blackmail. CIA.
Yeah,
boy.
we're finding out more and more about that, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, I think this one is rateable.
All right, yeah, let's rate it.
Let's do it.
Okay, accuracy and truthfulness. 1, 2, 3, vote.
I'm gonna go for it. Runs on other things too, but
I'm doing a 5.
okay.
Okay, how funny is this meme? 1, 2, 3, vote.
I have a little bit of dark humor, so
3, 5, 3. Okay, how informative and easy to understand is this meme?
ooh.
That's a good question. 1, 2, 3, vote. 4,
I
3,
don't know
3.
that everybody would get it.
Yes.
Yeah, maybe not. It might be an inside joke. Okay.
Yes.
How on fire is
Red
this
pillable.
meme? Huh?
Red pillable.
Oh, thank you.
Only because I have my list right here. So I can get on top of it and pick my.
You know what? You guys need to watch me. How red pillable is this meme? 1, 2, 3, vote.
Ooh, I don't know that it's going to change any minds. So I'm going down for that.
I did I did a 4. Okay, so we had a 4, a 3, and a 2. How on fire is this meme? I'll tell you why I put red pillable at a 4. Because I think it might make people go and search
Really?
and try to think, what is this? Like if they don't understand it, I don't know. It's just me. Okay, 3.73 is the overall score for that one. The next meme up is called, wait, what's this one called? I forgot what this one's called. America Runs On. Okay. And just like that. And this was submitted by Faster Pill. Gail King and Blue Origin's all-women crew return after historic launch. And just like that, everyone knew what a woman was again. Yes.
Yep.
I don't know if I put it in your chat, but I put it in the Department of Winning. And every one of their heads was a trans woman, a famous trans woman.
Oh, really?
And it said like first all woman, whatever. And it's like, great.
Oh, yeah. All right. Okay, rateable or echo chamber?
I'm going to be an echo chamber, but I don't know. It would be high marks for me, so we could rate.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, we'll do it. And just like that, I got to put in the spreadsheet because I was assuming you guys wouldn't say. Okay, accuracy and truthfulness. 1, 2, 3, vote.
That is true.
Yes. Just like that, MSM is saying it's an all-women crew. All right. How funny is this meme? 1, 2, 3, vote.
Part of me saying it's kind of sad that we're that stupid, and that's why I only dinged it for a point.
Okay, 5, 5, and a 4. How informative and easy to understand is this meme?
It's pretty easy to understand what's going on there.
Exactly. Okay, how red pillable is this meme? 1, 2, 3, vote.
4.
I almost did a 4. I did a 3 because I feel like people just are already in the places they're going to be.
Yeah.
Okay, how on fire is this meme? 1, 2, 3, vote. 5, 4, 5. All right, the overall average for this one is 4.60. Thank you, Faster Pill. The next one, I said I wanted to. Oh, it is also from Faster Pill, and it is called Who the Left Supports. So we've got a few related ones in a row here. The same people who refused to stand and honor a 13-year-old brain cancer survivor are the same people flying to El Salvador for a wife-beating gang member.
Sad.
Yeah,
It
that
is.
little kid is so precious too. He's just the most like open heart, just sweetie.
Yeah, exactly.
Little free spirit.
I know. Yeah, that was a big deal when President Trump did his speech to Congress. Okay. Accuracy and truthfulness. 1, 2, 3, vote. 5s. How funny is this meme? 1, 2, 3, vote.
This is gonna get.
It hurts.
You know what? If anyone voted higher than a 1, I would say you're a sick MFer, right?
This was supposed to be a kumquat tree. Have you ever had a kumquat?
I have never.
Oh my
That's a tree?
They're so well, it was supposed to be. It kind of died. But there's like one little sprig coming up. So I don't know if it's gonna like do something. So I just keep watering its dead corpse.
Good.
Um,
Maybe it'll come back.
Never
Kumquats
give up
are
hope.
tiny. They're like the size of a green grape. But it's a citrus plant. The skin is so sweet and yummy. So you eat
What?
the skin, and the inside of the kumquat is so sour. So some people throw it in their mouth and just eat the whole thing. But I just peel the skin off and eat the skin and throw the inside out.
Oh, like a sweet and sour kind of thing going on.
Very sour inside.
Oh,
But they're
interesting.
really exciting, and they will grow indoors. And so I was trying to grow them with last year's kumquats, and I don't have a survivor. So I'm going to have to start. This was 1 year of growth, and I'm going to have to start my tree over.
I didn't even know that about kumquats. Like, at what point do you eat them?
Well, when you get a kumquat, when the fruit comes onto the tree.
Oh,
they're cute.
it's the literal fruit. Okay,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a fruit. I
gotcha.
had
Gotcha.
some with me last night, but I don't have any now.
I've never had a kumquat.
They're usually in like the fancy part of the produce section in a little like clamshell, whatever. And they're really good. But you can just peel the skin, and you will know if you accidentally breach into the inside because it's very sour.
Have you had some, Herbie?
Yes, I have.
Do you like them?
Yeah. Yes, I do.
Do you eat the inside?
Yes. I can't help myself.
You like the sour, right?
Sweet and the sour, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll have to try that sometime.
Yeah, you should.
I should film myself and then eat both the outside and the inside. So
Yeah, you have to.
capture that reaction. Okay.
Yes, that way you can experience it.
Yeah, for sure. Okay. How informative and easy to understand is this meme? 5, 4, 5. Okay. How red pillable is this meme? 1, 2, 3, vote.
I'm going big.
4, 5, 5. I just I base my red pillable factor on the informative factor sometimes.
Yes.
Okay, how on fire is this meme? 1, 2, 3, vote. 5s. Unfortunately, because it's not funny,
Yeah.
but it did score a 4.07. So thank you. Faster Pill actually sent all 3 of these, and I don't think we'll rate all 3 because they're all related. So we'll just use this one as the rating. Unless you guys want to, you can let me know. But the next one related to this is find someone to look at you this way. Find someone who looks at you the way Democrats look at wife-beating MS-13 gang members.
Sad.
If you guys want to rate these separate, we can, but let me show you the third one she sent.
I think that would get all the same scores for all the same reasons.
Yeah. Okay, so the next one is just a cane fundraiser. Oh, this is not related to that, but I somehow related it to this. So Kane raises $1 million in crowdfunding donations after killing Abel. Why did I put those with this? I don't know why. I don't know why I did. Okay. I think because I feel like it's the same thing.
Yeah, it really is just twisted. Especially like the merch line. Have you seen like the t-shirts?
No.
Yeah, there was a merch line that was started so that you could have t-shirts with his face.
Seriously? You know
Yeah.
what?
Sad.
You need this meme for your show, Molly. Because Molly has a swear jar, right?
I do. I didn't employ it last night only because we just did like a big show on how cheating losers, and there's so many grifters and liars, and Like if it takes me 30 seconds to Google that you're not who you say you are, or that picture was from, 1987 and that you're not whatever. So I'm kind of done with that. But I think what I might employ, it's hard because I'm on so many platforms at once. So I said, if I swear and you catch me, then I'll send you the money. So makes people.
Ooh, so yeah. Well, for those that don't know, what Molly used to do is look up really bad GoFundMe's that you would never want to donate to, and have the audience pick which one she will donate to because she swore.
And I did. I was donating to people that did not deserve my money.
Right. Exactly. So I thought of you when I saw this one. Anyway.
Yes.
Okay. The next one is from Awesome, and it is called Depressed. You're not depressed. 20% of your diet is just engine lubricant. And that's why you feel that way.
Yeah, that stuff is all garbage.
Yeah.
It is. It is. And this is why you're depressed, because you're not really depressed. I don't know if this is rateable.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right. Let's move on to the next one from Molly.
It's too true.
Yeah.
Which, if the three of us submitted a meme, we probably won't rate it, but you can let me know if you want it to be an honorable mention. But since Molly submitted this next one, it's called Do the Research. When someone asks you for more information about your post and they have a computer connected to the internet in their hand.
Exactly.
Fight your sources.
Oh, do your research, people.
That's so true.
I've had that where you're not going to write a book about every post that you do. So if people want to learn more, you know what I mean? It's
Just take a second out of your time and do it.
Right.
Jeez.
Although I do get annoyed sometimes when everything is do your own research and you're not providing any kind of resource with your claims or whatever. That drives me nuts too, but whatever.
Yes.
Okay.
But we figure it out. We do figure it out.
So the next one submitted by Missy, and it's a little advice of not to do either one of these things. Wrong and also wrong.
Oh my.
Black face and woman face. Oh, I think this is rateable. What do you guys think?
Let's do it.
They're both wrong. They're
Yeah.
both wrong. Okay. Accuracy and truthfulness. 1, 2, 3, vote.
Ooh. I think I'm going to go for
5, 4, 5. How funny is this meme? 1, 2, 3, vote. 4, 3, 5. The woman face is what cracked me up. It doesn't crack me up for anybody to be wearing blackface, by the way. I don't like it at all. But how informative and easy to understand is this meme? 1, 2, 3, vote. 5, 3, 5. You think some folks won't understand it, Molly?
No, I think people think that the second one is totally that women are just relegated to caricatures of makeup and handbags and fashion, and and they're okay with that.
Yeah. How red pillable is this meme? 1, 2, 3, vote.
I think you either know or you don't know.
Well, you know what I think? I just think if people think about it, the left especially, if they think about how bad they think blackface is, they might realize that men dressing up as women is very offensive. And especially, like they're dressing up and sort of making it like a caricature, especially when they look like clowns.
But so when
look at me and you, we don't look like the way the trans people dress up.
Yeah.
It's true. And I mean, I grew up in the Hollywood nightclub scene, so I had plenty of friends that were girls at night and boys during the day. So I'm not clutching my pearls in horror over it. But what I think is so fascinating to me, especially since we have like 23andMe and all this stuff, you could be 1% Black, 49% Black, 99% Black.
Oh, yeah.
You cannot be 1% woman, 49% woman, or 99% woman.
Exactly.
So they're saying that you cannot, there's no way that I could identify with a culture. If I'm adopted into a Black family, I cannot have that culture. Or, you know, my grandma or just my dad or whatever, that I cannot be 1%, 49%, 99%. That it's all or nothing. And you cannot identify, no. But with woman face, like, you can do whatever you want, sweetie. You can keep the beard and the hairy chest and say you're a woman and come in and use the bathroom. And
even with gender identity, like you can be non-binary or you can have multiple genders. They say you can have multiple. Yeah. You can't have multiple races, but you can have multiple genders.
It's totally backwards, because with race, you could have a whole lot of things before. And I did 23andMe. I'm very fascinated by science. We're already in all kinds of databases. You could get my DNA from a bus bench that I walked past. So I'm not worried about them selling it and making a bioweapon and all the stuff that you hear. But I am fascinated by the science of it. And I just thought, well, I'm just going to be white, and extra white. And to find out like all this regional stuff and not just that, but the science of it that says that based off of my genetics, I'm more or less likely to be sensitive to caffeine or an early riser or have webbed toes or freckles. Like it really is amazing to see that our blueprint inside can say so much about us. But
yeah. We had Feeling Salty saying that's true right there. Emprue, aka our Missy Little Red Hen, saying, well said, Molly. Yep. You know what else, Molly? Somebody, Faster Pill, really likes your nails, Molly. Wait, let me take the picture off for a second. I want to see your nails.
No, sadly, they're not that fancy. So I have like little kids' fingernails. You could like tie them in a knot. They're just so squishy.
Oh, wow.
So I can't wear nail polish because it just like chips off. They're like baklava. There's just like layers of like little squishy. So these are like stupid stickers that you can get.
Moxie does that.
They're just stickers. And the thing is, like, with my like squishy little nails that like you could tie in a knot if they could ever get long enough. The stickers last. This is like a week old, and they make all kinds of color and glitter, and it makes me feel like fun and girly.
I probably shouldn't show my nails because I don't have them painted. And I just cut them a couple days ago because they grow so fast. They were really long.
Mine don't grow at all. But the trick is to put clear nail polish over them so that when the sticker starts to peel, it doesn't get caught in your hair or whatever.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, Faster Pill. All right, let's move on and finish the scoring for this one. The last one is how on fire is this meme? 1, 2, 3, vote. 4, 4, 5. Okay, whoops, I did the scoring wrong here. 4, 4, 5. Okay, overall score for this one is 4.20. Okay, the next one is called Family Affairs, and this was submitted by Faster Pill. Dad is my hubby. Stay in your lane. Did you guys hear the story about Letitia?
Yes, I did last night.
Okay.
Well, just for those who haven't heard, Letitia is being investigated by the DOJ for financial fraud, and she is being accused of listing her father as her husband on her financial paperwork to get a loan, very large loan, and Ilhan Omar married her brother to get it.
Yeah.
Which has been proven in DNA science has.
Yeah. How did they get the DNA? I didn't hear that part of the story. Do you know?
took something that I don't know if it's something she ate off of or drank off of to get her DNA.
Oh.
It was I don't even know if that's legal to do.
And
but
yeah, surreptitious DNA is legal. If you
Okay.
throw a cigarette butt in the street, I'm allowed to do whatever I want with it.
Yep. It's trash. Pick it up.
oh my gosh, faster pill. I'm just seeing her.
That might have to
Okay, I
happen.
gotta share. We just talked about Molly's nails. Oh my gosh, he is so funny. Okay, you could use your nails for numbers. I guess one would be the one would be the middle one. Yeah, that's true.
Yep.
Oh, that's hilarious. Gosh, you're hilarious. Okay. Is this one rateable? I don't know. This might be.
I think we should for fun.
Okay, let's do it for fun. Let's do
Yeah.
it for fun. Okay, accuracy and truthfulness. 1, 2, 3, vote.
Well, Dad
Time
really
for
isn't
that.
her hubby, so I had to.
Huh?
Dad isn't really her hubby, so I had to ding for
But
that
she
one.
said he was.
Well,
Yeah.
she did, yes.
This is a. Okay, how funny is this meme? 1, 2, 3.
Oh gosh, I hate to do this.
5, 3, 3. Okay, I was laughing. I was totally laughing
It's
at
funny,
it. I had a
yes,
sick
but
humor.
it's
All right. How informative and easy to understand is this meme? 1, 2, 3, vote. Yeah, I'm not sure if people would understand it or not.
not yet. It's still early in the game.
Yeah, maybe. Okay, how red pillable is it?
Ah,
3, 4, 4. You know, if I don't think it's informative, how would it red pill somebody? So I had to stick with that number.
Okay.
How on fire is this meme? 1, 2, 3, vote. 5, 3, 5. Molly didn't care for the meme.
Well, I do find it quite distasteful as somebody who is homeless because my daddy is not my husband.
Well, then Letitia is distasteful. Maybe not the meme.
all right.
Quite distasteful.
Quite distasteful. Okay, that was Family Affairs submitted by Faster Pill. The next one is all about highlighters. What's your favorite color of highlighter, people?
I'm gonna go green.
Pink.
How about you, Herbie?
Pink.
Pink?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, what do you guys think the CIA's favorite color is for highlighter?
Oh no! Was I just trapped into something?
They realize they've been using black highlighters all these years. I laughed at this one so hard.
It's priceless.
Oh, yes. So our friend Missy submitted this one.
I actually have one in my drawer right now because we do have to redact things for work as well. But the trick is use a black grease pencil and then you have to copy it, put it on the copy machine, and that's what you give because you can still see through it. a
see
little bit.
through it. Yeah. Yeah, I could imagine.
Black. highlighters.
What about though if it's like in a PDF and they're just putting they probably don't.
I don't know. That's more about coding and stuff. So I don't know. I know with like Photoshop, I mean, look at Obama's birth certificate that had all that metadata that was still in there about what they swapped around. So.
That's because they use the original one file instead of creating a new file out of it. So that wouldn't happen. They're so dumb.
Right.
Okay. So is this one rateable, guys?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah? You want to
I
rate
think
it? All right. Okay, so the highlighters. Okay. Accuracy and truthfulness. 1, 2, 3, vote.
I don't know. I wanted to go 5, but
Okay, how funny is this meme? 1, 2, 3, vote. I don't know why I cracked up at it. I totally
too.
cracked up when I saw it. Okay, how informative and easy to understand is this meme? 1, 2, 3, vote. 5, 4, 5.
I'm like, I'm bringing the room down.
No, it's all good. It's all good.
Yep.
I'll be bringing it down on the next one. How red pillable is this meme?
Oh, really? Because see, I'm all the way up now.
How red pillable is it, Herbie? 155. We are just not on the same page today,
Nope.
which
We
I
are
love.
not. No, because I just feel that one, you work for us. And so there should be things that we should be able to keep private that you shouldn't be able to get your government butt into. And you
Which
should
they
be
get into
transparent with
everything.
people. And it's absolutely opposite. For them to redact all this stuff
Yep.
means that they're more important than the people, and the government is not more important than the people. We should be able to hide our tax records. You tell me how much I made. And if I bought anything on eBay that came from out of state so that I need to pay use taxes on it. And then unredact this stuff. So that's why I say
it used to be the only
Yep.
thing they would redact is if it caused a national security problem. Now
Exactly.
they redact things for being embarrassing to people.
Yep.
It's ridiculous. Okay, how on fire is this meme? 1, 2, 3, vote.
I don't know. I'm all fired up.
Okay, we're all on the same with that one. Okay.
Yes.
The overall score for this one is 4.47.
Mm.
All right.
Sorry, I brought the party down.
That you did not bring the party down. I brought it down.
Not at all.
Okay, Missy, thank you for this meme. The next one was submitted by Jackie Lee, and it's called Hypocrisy. Oh, I got to make it bigger. Death to America. And then they get kicked out. Hey, wait, I want to stay.
It's true.
It's
You know what it
hypocrisy.
reminds me of? Because you guys know my sister, the Kate Awakening. She would, I'm gonna run away, if I can't have ice cream for dinner. And my mom would be like, all right, if you gotta do what you gotta do, help her pack the bag and
Yep.
get her ready to go and because she doesn't really want to run away. She just wanted ice cream for dinner and thought that she could manipulate. And that's basically what this reminds me of. It's like, I'm going to throw a temper tantrum, but I don't want the consequence.
Yeah.
Exactly.
My mom did that to my brother growing up, and it worked. So I tried it with my daughter.
I don't know.
Not only was it the dead of winter, it did not work.
Oh.
And so I had to go running. And she went outside with her packed suitcase and no coat on or anything. And it was like 0 degrees outside.
Oh my gosh.
So I waited to see if she'd come back in, and she did not. So I had to go running after her. She was 7 years old.
Oh,
It was horrible. It didn't work. Nothing worked with her.
Oh, my mom did it to me. She packed my bag and threw me out the front door and closed it on me. Just sent me on my way.
Oh my goodness.
I didn't make it very far.
Yeah. How long were you outside? Did you come right back?
Yeah, it didn't last long.
That's
I didn't
fine.
realize I was playing. It didn't last long.
Well, I think this is rateable. Shall we go? Accuracy and truthfulness, then. 1, 2, 3, vote. 554. Okay, how funny is this meme, guys? 1, 2, 3, vote. I almost did a 1. 315.
it gets a dead kumquat from me.
Dead quam. Oh, that's why that's number 1.
Yes.
Okay. All right. How informative and easy to understand is this meme? 1, 2, 3, vote. 545. How red pillable is this meme? 1, 2, 3, vote. 424. Okay. How on fire is this meme? 1, 2, 3, vote. 334. Yeah, it wasn't too fiery for me, but it's very true. All right. Overall average is 3.80. 0. Thank you for this hypocrisy meme, Jackie Lee. The next one is submitted by Molly, so we're not going to rate it. It's called Imagine Life, like a Monopoly game. Imagine playing Monopoly and never buying any assets or investments that generate income. Imagine you just went around collecting $200, giving your money to the rich, and trying to stay out of jail. That's what most people, that's how most people live their life. Ooh, it's a good one, Molly.
Yeah. Very true.
It's very true.
Well, thanks. I stole it myself.
Oh, did you steal it?
Yes, I am a simple meme farmer.
Yeah. I think we all are, but kudos to the meme creators out there where we steal all your memes.
Yes.
Okay. Molly, you submitted another one, a couple other ones, I think. Well, I guess we'll get to them because I don't know what I named them. Anyway, all right, let's move on. What did I call this one? Imagine Life. Okay. It's Not Real from Awesome. That MF is not real.
Yes.
Oh, she became a meme and she didn't even know it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is rateable. What do you think?
I like it. I want to rate it. But
You want to rate it?
Let's rate it.
Okay.
Let's do it, Molly.
It's not real. Okay. Accuracy and truthfulness. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 vote. Yeah, I just deducted 1 because she wasn't really there saying that, but it might really be not real.
it is a real structure. Where did it go? That's sort of up for debate.
Oh, that's true.
Absolutely.
This is from Grand Old Memes, I see. Okay, how funny is this meme? 1, 2, 3 vote.
I think it's like layer upon layer for me. So it's a meme within a meme.
It's true.
I think you have to be like kind of a little bit in the know to sort of get the whole thing.
Very true. Very true. All right. How informative and easy to understand is this meme, speaking of?
Yeah.
Uh,
That's why it's going to get a little ding there.
yeah.
But look at my Christmas cactus looking all cute.
Your Christmas cactus is cute. Okay, all 3s for that one. How red pillable is this meme? 1, 2, 3 vote. 2, 2, 3.
Get some on
Awesome.
Sarah.
Awesome meme, but unfortunately. Okay, how on fire is this meme? 1, 2, 3 vote.
I like it.
I do too. Definitely a shareable meme. 3.93 overall score for It's Not Real from Awesome. Thank you, Awesome, for submitting that meme. The next one was submitted. Oh, it's a video from Susan Shanks. She stole a little video from the Dilly meme team, which I think is pretty awesome. And it's called Libs for Gangbangers. So we probably won't rate it, but let's watch it.
Amen.
Good meme, video meme there, Dilly meme team. Excellent. Thank you, Susan, for sharing that meme. Okay. Deplorable Cowgirl submitted the next meme that is called Made Safe Today. What do you think people are made safe today from?
What are they made safe from?
Oh, my.
I'll share. Believing Katy Perry went to space.
Katy Perry believes, and that's all that matters.
No.
Oh, yeah. Her interview was something.
It was such a word salad of just bizarre. Like, this was
Right.
all about love and trust and like.
It was like virtue signaling, using words to make herself try to sound
And then she said, and I suggest, I recommend this to everyone. Like,
Yeah.
oh, really? Let me just,
Really? Can everyone go into space? I don't think so.
Let me check the couch cushions for some change, Katie.
So if you guys could go into space, would you?
Yeah, I would.
I
love
totally
it.
would.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
I would too.
I wouldn't go for that time frame though. I'd go longer.
Oh, then a nanosecond or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, were they supposedly up there just for a couple seconds and came back down?
Oh,
Like 11 minutes, maybe.
11 minutes was the entire trip.
Yeah.
The amount
All
of
the
time
way
they
up
were.
and down
Yeah.
was 11 minutes?
Yeah, so they just went above the atmosphere to where they became weightless for a few seconds, and back down they came. You can do that in an airplane.
So Faster Pill says, I want to see if the Earth is really round. I know there are flat earthers on here, and they say that all of the pilots are in on it. My dad was a pilot for about 700 years. The man has wrote 400 books about his every waking thought. If he had a secret, any secret on this earth that would cause anybody to pay attention to him for a nanosecond, he would write a book about it. So I just got to go on my dad on this one.
Faster Pill was just kidding. He was just kidding. He was just kidding. Okay. And Missy is saying how they wore astronaut uniforms. How cheesy was that?
I mean, that's just so dumb. Really, they should have just worn T-shirts from the merch booth of that murderer. I think that would have just like rounded out the whole.
Exactly.
Oh, burn. Okay. All right. I don't think this is rateable, but if you guys disagree, just speak up.
No.
All right. Okay. So the next one is submitted by Molly. So we're just going to enjoy this meme. And it is about a Maryland dad.
Oh,
Maryland dad. You know that the media just loves to make sound so beautiful. And there he is with all his MS-13 tattoos, his devil hat, his handcuffs, his I don't even know what that paper is supposed to be, but he's also got a machine gun.
Is it a restraining order?
It doesn't really make, like, if I zoom in, it doesn't.
Immigration papers.
Oh, deportation. I bet it's his deportation papers.
Yes.
Yeah. This is a trend going around lately. Have either one of you done your own doll memes?
Well, no. I do think, though, that briefly we had the left that were wearing the blue bracelets, for solidarity, to show it was sort of the anti-MAGA hat. But I think if they really wanted to,
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, they were making these like blue beaded bracelets so that you knew you had an ally or whatever.
Oh, yes.
But I think if they really want to double down and show us how serious they are for the cause, the solidarity for having illegal murderers just like roaming free and using America as their hunting grounds, I think that they should all show solidarity by getting just a single little teardrop tattoo. That's what I think.
Yeah.
They should. Now that represents a murder, doesn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, but I mean, other people get them just because of, if they're people that get spider webs and every year is supposed to be, but some people just get them.
No, I mean the one by the eye.
Yeah, but you don't have to be vetted to have done it. So.
I gotcha.
Okay. For losing a loved one. You got tear in your eye for losing a family member, somebody close.
Yeah. Well, this big doll trend is going around. I don't know.
I've seen some really dark ones that I have not shared.
I haven't looked into it. I don't know how people are doing this, or is it through some AI or something?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I've seen some good ones the last few days.
Well, Faster Pill submitted this one. I want to know what you guys think about this because I have strong opinions. So this is called Pam Bondi, the inaction figure.
The first thing I thought, like Marjorie Taylor Greene's, it doesn't look like her, But when I first saw her, she actually looks like that girl from Ukraine that could have been 6 and could have been 33. That was like, were you following that whole thing?
Yeah. Yeah.
Her face is kind of like that girl, but blonde. I do like the sealed indictments.
Yeah, I feel like people are just too quick to judge Pam right now.
Yeah.
Because she had that slip up with the people who visited the White House. It's April. So as of tomorrow, the Trump administration will be 3 months old. And everybody's complaining that they don't have arrests yet. And I'm like, it's 3 months. They have to get their stuff together before they can just arrest people.
Yeah, especially, I mean, if I can talk as a detective, file cases. When you have multiple players, because I worked the gang unit and I have prosecuted crimes that have been multi-jurisdictional and spanning a length of time and involving multiple defendants, and nothing to Pam Bondi's level. Let's just say I was only in the city of Los Angeles doing regular like burglaries and the theft crews. But when you have a complex case like that, when I file my case against suspect number 1, all the other people in that gang or part of that criminal enterprise are going to know where I've been serving warrants to get information from their Snapchat, and then everybody starts destroying evidence. And I mean, obviously, if you're guilty, you know that you're guilty. But I think because people have gotten away with stuff for so long that they maybe aren't shredding stuff and deleting stuff, and
they might have done some and not other because they felt comfortable.
Yeah, so I mean, you're fighting a few factors. You're fighting obviously statute of limitations. You're fighting jurisdictional issues because there are some things that are just done by the state, and obviously she's federal, so you've got to collect these cases. Yeah. And so for me as a detective, I had cases that were in my jurisdiction, but I was collecting crime reports from other jurisdictions, calling up other detectives saying, hey, I'll absorb your cases because we'll have a stronger case if we file these all together. Yeah. And so once you file that first case or file that first charge, one, it's harder to start adding additional charges. You really want to go to that prosecutor with the best case possible, and they pull their filing sheet and go, all right, we got 1 count of this and 2 counts of that.
Yeah, you have to get all that together. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, can you add charges later on? Yeah, you can, but it's best to just have the whole thing all together. So for that, I do feel for her. I just feel like if we had one little nugget, we would be a lot more believing that she's working on stuff. Maybe
some of those sealed indictments, though, may stay sealed and secret until they've gotten everybody indicted because they don't want people running or seeing that there's an indictment against.
Yeah, and so that's possible. So I've presented cases and they return them to me for further information. So I want you to, this is great, but you said that there might be evidence about this. Let's just get a warrant for that information just to rule out or rule in that his phone was at that cell tower at the time, whatever it is. And so you'll get cases rejected and like you want the biggest crime because I can tell you there's what you did, there's what people reported, there's what gets assigned to a detective, there's what I can take to the prosecutor, there's what gets filed, there's what gets charged, there's what gets convicted, and there's what gets and then there's what gets served, which is like nothing.
It's more complex than what we see from the outside.
So I think there's 2 ways that this is really going, and unfortunately, since we get no information, we don't know, is she a real hard charger and there's going to be some shock and awe coming? Or is this just sort of like flapping in the wind and nothing's going to happen?
Well, we can go based off of what we've seen in Florida. She was very tough. And so we'll see. We have to give her some time more.
But this is also a bigger pond, and sometimes when people get that extra power, then they just become less effective. So
Part of the
I don't know.
problem.
I'm super rooting for it, but
Me too. And I always think back to Dan Bongino's tweet that says just because it doesn't look like anything's happening doesn't mean nothing's happening.
Exactly.
So that was a wink and a nod, I feel
Yeah.
like.
I
To
did
be
too.
like, be patient, people, please.
Yeah.
And, some things we won't see justice on. I don't know if Joe Biden's pardons are going to hold. There may be something in the works around that too. So who knows? And it all stems back to whether or not the 2020 election was stolen, if you think about it. Seriously, like
Absolutely.
it blows your mind. There's just so much that they have to do. So we'll see. Hopefully a year from now, I would like to look back and say, see? But if I look back and say, oh man, then I'll take my words back.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on. Okay, let's see. Molly submitted the next one, China tariffs. You want to talk about your meme here, Molly?
well, so I mean, obviously that's his face on Joe Biden when Joe Biden was like, "What?" Like,
Yep.
China when 145% tariffs hit.
Isn't that just epic?
Yeah.
Yep.
That is just epic. Oh my goodness. No, that was a good one. I chuckled when I saw that one. All right. Let's see. The next one looks like one that I stole. So we have a few memes before we start rating again. So y'all just kind of get cozy for a second. All right. So this one is what I used when I submitted the memes. And I think we showed this one last week and Missy had submitted this one. But basically, Letitia has made a big deal about how nobody's above the law when she was going after Trump.
Yeah.
So this was a great meme. And then we've got a not a meme. Oh, yep, not a meme. It's a video from Missy, and it's called Questions. Where is my questions? Here it is.
You over?
Because I was at the stop sign for too long.
Yeah, what's up with that? Why was you just sitting there?
I was just waiting for it to turn green.
I feel it's better than running through it. Where you headed?
I'm headed home.
Okay, where you live?
With my parents.
Okay, and where do your parents live?
They live with me.
Okay, and where do you all live?
We all live together.
Okay, so where's your house?
It's next to my neighbor's house.
Hey, where's your neighbor's house?
Ooh, you wouldn't believe me if I told you.
Try me.
Next to my house.
Step out the car, please.
I'm going to jail.
Yep.
I've debated not even playing this one, but I'm like, Molly's going to be on here, so I want to get her take as a former police officer.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that one was staged, but
I
I
think
have
so,
pulled
yeah.
people over that are that dumb, drunk, clueless, whatever.
Have you?
Oh yeah, one time
Oh yeah.
we were driving back from the jail and it was like 3:00 in the morning. Nobody's on the freeway. We've got this big, wide 405 South and we're going back to our division and there's a car in front of us and we're not, curing cancer. We're just trying to, get back to our station. So we're just following behind it. No big deal. And the cones start blocking off the road because of course there's construction everywhere. And the car in front of us just takes out a series of these cones and they're flying in the air and one takes out his windshield and they're going all kinds of places.
Oh my gosh.
So luckily, well, not luckily, but the freeway is not our jurisdiction. I'm the city of Los Angeles. California Highway Patrol handles the freeway. So the crime has occurred on the freeway. So we put it out over the air to get a CHP unit. We're going to try to pull it over. And so we are just driving behind this car forever. The car will not pull over. And so finally he pulls off the freeway at Sunset in the 405. and I run over, and I've already got my gloves on because I watched the glass take out his windshield. So I know there's going to be glass all over the guy. And there was just glass all over the guy. And the first thing he says to me is, "Did you get the guy who hit me?"
Oh no, my goodness. Was
Drunk
he
as
all,
can be. Yes, sir,
Yeah.
we did.
yes, sir, we did. And I'm
Yep.
looking at him.
So, but yeah, I mean, it's crazy. And now with weed being so prevalent, you have a lot of people on the road that just aren't quite there.
Yeah. So they're high or drunk.
Yeah, so I mean, they have done studies in simulators, and marijuana affects your frontal lobe for 30 days, and that
What?
affects all kinds of things. Yeah, they've done flight simulators with pilots doing flight simulators, and that affects your ability to negotiate risk assessment and diverted attention. And, so it makes you a bad driver. So there are medications like seizure medication that you are not allowed to be on this medication and have a driver's license.
Yeah, there are many medications that it says do not drive when you take them.
Right. But most of the states have agreed, California, Texas, that if you're on certain medications that you are not allowed a driver's license at all until it's been X amount of time since you've had a seizure, whatever, because you're a danger to everyone on the road. And so I would say I would put marijuana in that category. If you require your medication, cool, take the bus.
Interesting.
Yeah, I did not know that.
I knew you'd have a cool story when we showed this one. I
Yeah.
did. I just knew.
I don't know. The acting on that one was pretty good, but I'm going to say I don't think it's real.
Yeah. Okay, so the next one is, so we've got some echo chamber memes that we're going to just enjoy, and then we'll get back to rating a few more. Good news and bad news for those with TDS. And this is from our friend Faster Pill, who sent a whole bunch of really good memes. Okay. Okay, the good news is that hydroxychloroquine should save your life from COVID-19. The bad news is that you will be proving President Trump right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should be screaming, "Pull the plug."
That's how bad they have TDS. They probably
Yes.
will.
Yes.
Pull the plug.
I don't want to get better. I don't want to prove President Trump right.
Right.
Okay. The next one is called Lab Leak, and this is submitted by Mike S. And actually, this was a Department of Winning video meme from, was it William Scott or who did this one? Let's look. Let's just look at it. The Lab Leak. Did you guys see the website that they put up? It was epic with President Trump calling out everything about the Lab Leak. So this was an awesome meme to show Fauci running. That was pretty awesome. Anyway, all right. Thank you, Mike S., for sharing that meme. I'll remove that and get. Oh no, hang on. Stop screen. I don't know why I couldn't present and share my screen. Okay, hang on. Back to the regular memes. Okay. What did I call that last one?
Lab leak?
Huh?
I think so. Lab Leak.
Oh, Lab Leak. Thank you. Okay, the next one's from Jackie Lee, and it's called Leftist Having Dinner. You ready? Oh, I got to put this back on the stage. Leftist having dinner.
Oh.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and read it. Leftist having dinner after a hard day of crying about the mean orange man. Speaking of TDS. Oh my gosh, as soon as I saw this, I laughed. Okay, Molly, we have one from you called Welcome to America. Welcome to America. Is that one of those Blue Origin people? Because I'm trying to figure out what this
Yes,
means.
it's Katy Perry when
Oh,
she
yes.
landed after her nanosecond in space,
Yes.
hit the Earth. Glad that she was back.
Yeah.
Oh
It was
my
a harrowing
goodness.
journey.
It was such a harrowing journey. I thought maybe that's what that was, but I wasn't 100%. The Blue Origin, maybe if this wasn't backwards and you could see the Blue Origin.
Oh, but I loved your I don't know if you'd call it your Satan special where you were talking about the Baphomet. That was really wild.
Should I pull that up really quick?
Yeah.
Should I?
Yeah.
Okay. So just take me a minute because it's in a different
Okay.
bookmark
I'll explain
folder.
it probably
You
badly.
can talk about it while I pull it up. How's
So
that?
on their little blue whatever wetsuits, they had this new NASA symbol, not the
Yes.
classic one.
Yep.
And so what Nevs is about to pull up is a picture of that symbol. And
Mhm.
when you look at the symbol upside down, it really does look like Baphomet. And
Yep.
like,
It
did they
does.
not figure
Let's
these
see,
things
was
out
it this one?
beforehand?
So this is one of the pictures. I would think I had two of them.
Yeah, there
Oh,
was
here it
another
is.
one that really was.
Yeah, that one.
There it
Yeah.
is.
There it is.
Yeah.
Yep.
So crazy.
Isn't
Right in
that
your face.
crazy? Yeah. Yeah, that was
And I love how she looks like she's pontificating the immense, magnitude of this journey
Yep.
yeah.
time. And it's
It
like,
was so
we love
fake and
us,
gay.
sweetheart.
That whole thing. I mean, so fake and gay.
It's
She's
just
totally
so
posing
wild.
here.
But they make it seem like somehow she did something of importance. Like you're like, we used to send monkeys into space. Like they did as much as you did just without lipstick on.
Yeah,
What's weird about this
all
picture,
made up.
though, you had another picture of them standing together, and she had my Supercuts bangs, and now she doesn't have Supercuts bangs here.
Oh, yeah. I already got out of that bookmark area, but
It's the Supercuts conspiracy theory.
Yes.
It started here on Nev's Meme Wars.
I have to tell you guys, the all made up and stuff. I was thinking about that. I had no idea, and it was an 11-minute thing because I'm like, why are they all made up? You know, like if you go into space, you see the astronauts; they're not wearing makeup generally.
Well, because they're there to do a job that they've trained for, and that's a little bit of the difference there.
Yep.
But I didn't know it was 11 minutes. I thought they literally.
11 minutes total, not 11 minutes of, no gravity or 11 minutes in space. Technically, we're all in space. It's just what layer, but anyway.
Yes.
Why ruin it for everyone?
Yeah. It's crazy. Stupid. Jeff Bezos looks like kind of a, well, I guess I won't say it. Oh, here, I've got one. Oh, I don't have to say it. I've just got a little gift for that.
I don't know. It just chef's kiss because this whole thing has just been so awesome. They didn't send any nobodies into space. They didn't send, fat, trans, whatever. Like they just picked a bunch of like celebrities and we're all supposed to ooh and ah over it. And I don't think even the left is impressed. Like it just really is embarrassing.
What was their goal of doing that?
The women said it's so that they are taking up space, but you're like actually taking up more space where we're all sharing space, and you're actually taking up less space where we're not sharing space. So I would argue the opposite. You were relieving us of space. But,
I don't get that. What is taking up space?
Women are. So that's this leftist concept of like taking up space. Like I have space so that people are listening to what I say and that I'm.
Oh, it's a fake feminist virtual
it's
signal.
like a whole kind of. I wouldn't say it's strictly feminist, but the left says, when you let the trans person speak, they're taking up space to represent themselves, whatever.
But it's basically a big, expensive virtue signal.
Yeah, you just sent a bunch of like rich elitist, Barbie dolls into space, and we're all supposed to ooh and ah like it's some kind of scientific feat.
Yeah, that's funny. Okay, let's move on. Next one is called Mommy Says. My mommy says she wants to see some fucking arrests or she will lose her shit. Related to the Pam Bondi doll there. But I still
picking his nose.
Huh? Oh, maybe. He might be. That little boy. He might just be thinking, pondering,
eating it.
Anyway, this is a good old classic meme that I stole. This is a good time for it. The next one is one from Molly. The next two are ones from Molly called MS-13 and the Left. This was a really good one, Molly.
Yes.
All that symbolism on the donkey. The next one, too. And then I got libs to defend MS-13. Very good.
I mean, everybody has to jump off this runaway train eventually. I mean, I was a punk rocker in the 80s in LA. So my first vote was in 92 for Ross Perot. So it wasn't like I was some like Alex P. Keaton conservative. Trump was a Democrat. Musk, you're seeing all these people flee the runaway train. And I feel like every step of the way, when you just have like one more thing that's even stupider than the last. I feel like everybody's got to jump off eventually.
Yeah, I think they will too. I think they will.
And hopefully this Maryland dad will wake a lot of people up.
Oh, they thought it was going to have the opposite effect. And now they're changing their narrative from Maryland dad to nobody is getting due process. That's their new narrative.
Yeah. So. Well, I hate to tell you, but I put a lot of people into the Gray Bar Hotel, and California used to ship a lot of our prisoners over to Sheriff Joe Arpaio in Arizona because it was a lot cheaper. And nobody was clutching their pearls in California for all those years. So now we're like, oh, we can't possibly, you can't send them away. Then their family can't visit them for high tea every day.
Yeah, exactly.
But that's not how it works. We've done this forever. We have sent prisoners to other prisons to serve out their time if it's more cost effective.
Exactly. And just quick back to your people waking up over this. Our friend Feeling Salty said, I was a Democrat for years. I think a lot of people that have, changed were. I have a lot of friends who used to be Democrats and voted for Trump. They're more MAGA than GOP, like that. How the GOP is tiny and MAGA is big. MAGA represents more than just conservatism or GOP.
Yeah, it truly does.
It really does. It represents just everyday people, populism, really, not necessarily conservatism. So, but I am very conservative. Okay. The next one is from Faster Pill, and it's called Patriot Poem. Roses are red, violets are blue. I really love being on a government watch list with all of you. I love being on the Patriot watch list with you too, Faster Pill. We're in this together, right? Where we go one, we go all.
Yep.
Okay. The next one's submitted by Missy, and it's called The Catch. This is our second to last reference meme. Leftist catches a fascist. I just love this one. I very clever, very clever. Okay, our last reference meme is from Missy, also called Destroying Cars. Been out all day putting Trump stickers on rioters' cars, then sitting back watching them destroy each other's cars. It's similar to a meme we had last week with the Tesla Tesla memes. Anyway, All righty. We have a few more to rate, and then we will announce a winner. I can't even remember who got the highest rated one, so this will be fun and exciting to see. Okay. Faster Pill submitted removing things. I can remove my tinfoil hat. Can you remove your spike proteins? Okay, maybe this isn't rateable.
No, but it's good.
I don't think, maybe it's not rateable, but Faster Pill, this was an awesome meme. This was an awesome meme. Okay, next. Next one's from Molly. Oh, shoot. So we can't rate yours, Molly, because you can't win because you're a guest.
Sorry.
Okay, slippery slope. Liberals warn enforcing immigration law is a slippery slope that may lead to enforcing other laws. That's a good one. That's like a burn one. I think this should be shared with leftists, guys.
Oh.
Go out and share this meme. Okay, the next one is called Studies Show, and this was submitted by Awesome. Studies show kids who are homeschooled could miss out on an opportunity to be a gay communist.
Think of the kids.
You have to think of the kids. Okay, I think this one is rateable, guys. What do you think?
All right.
All right.
All right.
Accuracy and truthfulness. 1, 2, 3, vote. Well, I don't think there was really a study, so I did a 4, but 4 or 5.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
All right. How funny is this meme? 1, 2, 3, vote. 5, 4, 1. Herbie didn't find it the least bit funny, and I was cracking up at it.
I'm sorry. I'm just thinking about the kids
Oh,
in the schools.
I know. How informative and easy to understand is this meme? 1, 2, 3, vote. 4, 4, 5.
I'm just
Okay.
thinking of like Laura Ingalls in The Little House on the Prairie, like like the school system, and how many communists came out of that school.
Oh my goodness. Okay, how red pillable is this meme? 1, 2, 3, vote. 4, 2, 4. Molly doesn't think it's red pillable.
I don't know. Yeah.
She thinks it's Little House on the Prairie. Okay. How on fire is this meme? I am actually going to give it a 5. I think people need to homeschool their kids because honestly, the way schools are today, that's exactly what's happening.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay, overall score is 4.0. I'm a little bit passionate about the kids.
Me too.
Awesome meme, awesome. Okay, the next one is Deplorable Cowgirl. This is why. This is why all your shit comes from China. And notice, it's not Republican or Democrat. It's both.
Yep.
And this kind of
Good.
speaks to who we are. We are not GOP, right?
Yep.
We want to make America great again. That's what we want. Okay. I know, Molly, I had the same reaction when I first saw this one. Oh, okay. This was submitted by Deplorable Cowgirl, so let's go ahead and rate it. Accuracy and truthfulness. 5. Okay, how funny is this meme? 1, 2, 3, vote. 5, 4, 3. Whoopsie. How informative and easy to understand is this meme? 1, 2, 3, vote. 4, 5, 5. How red pillable is this meme? 1, 2, 3, vote. 4s all the way around. Okay, how on fire is this meme? 1, 2, 3, vote. I'm doing a 5 on that one. 5, 4, 4. Herbie, Don't
Yeah.
wait to put your number up.
I know. I'm not looking. I'm
Okay.
just trying to find my number.
The overall score for this one is 4.40. All right. Thank you, Cowgirl. The next one's from Molly called Tim Waltz in El Salvador.
Oh, boy.
And Pepe Lives Matter also posted this that I had stolen. I didn't see that. Molly had already posted it. Horrified by inhumane conditions, Tim Waltz arrives at El Salvadorian prison to ensure inmates have access to menstrual products.
Yes.
This is so good.
It
Who made this meme? Let me see if I can zoom in to give them credit. Okay, I see it. It's called Political Blasphememes. Political Blasphememes. That's who made it. Oh, all right. We're not going to read it because Molly submitted it, but let's go to the next one either because I submitted it. Trust the science. Nothing says trust the science like asking for the data to be hidden for 75 years.
It's true.
I stole that one from someone on Pepe Lives Matter chat.
No.
I love going through and seeing their memes. Okay, we are here from Awesome. Just a graphic representation of where we are. Let's go ahead and rate this one. Awesome. You have awesome memes. Did you create this meme? Is Awesome on with us?
I'm not sure.
I haven't seen her. I
Okay.
think we were talking in the chat when she accidentally got kicked out for posting a link or something, and I think she's a simple meme farmer as well.
Yeah. Well, let's go ahead and rate accuracy and truthfulness. 1, 2, 3, vote. 5, 4,
I think there's
5.
more of us.
Huh?
I think there's more of us.
Yes.
You think we should be as big as the ones bowing, and the ones bowing should be a few, right?
I think there's more of us standing.
Yeah, I think so too. All right. How funny is this meme? 1, 2, 3, vote. I was going to give it a 1. Oh, we got 1, 2, 3. But it is a cartoon, so I gave it a 2.
True.
All right. How informative and easy to understand is this meme? 1, 2, 3, vote. I almost did 4 also, but okay. How red pillable is this meme? 1, 2, 3, vote. 4, 5, 4. Okay. Last one. How on fire is this meme? 1, 2, 3, vote. 5, 4, 5. Okay. Overall score for this one is 4.0. And that is our last rateable meme. I've got one more to show from Missy, which is related to Easter, and so I decided to save it for last. And it's just a happy Easter meme that a lot can happen in a week. We've got the palm. We've got the thorn crown. And the rock. So anyway, thank you for that, Missy. Okay, are we ready to see who won? Let me go through the scores and get that up before we have a drum roll. Oh, we have a top and second place. So let me just, okay, this one and 16. Okay. I just want to highlight these really quick because I'm not going to remember which one was second place. Okay. Sorry, guys. I'm super professional here. Okay. All right. So I need to find it so I can show it. Okay. Drum roll, please. And let's show our big winner.
I'm getting fake Fitbit steps.
It's from Awesome, and it's called A Special Kind of Lunatic.
Yes.
Oh, that was the first one.
I know.
We hit it strong out of the gate.
We were. Congratulations, Awesome. You are the big winner today, and you win absolutely nothing. Yes. So we have a second place winner that will get honorable mention, unless you guys want a different honorable mention. But this one was submitted by Missy, and it's called Highlighters. This is a pretty good one for honorable mention, right? Yeah. Congratulations, Missy.
Congratulations.
And congratulations to Awesome. You guys are big winners for today. And Molly, thank you so much. I always have so much fun with you because you always bring the creativity to the show and the I'm just kind of,
Well, thanks for letting me pretend to be one of the cool kids.
Oh my gosh, you are the cool kid, girl. And you too, Herbie, like Monty. I still need a picture of Monty. Darn it. He's our co-host.
I know. He's just a rebel. I can't stop him.
He's just a
There's
rebel.
no way of getting a picture of him.
Oh, Faster Pill says Molly brings balance. Oh, yes. I'm very serious. I'm a very serious person. So it's kind of funny that I came up with a show for Meme Wars, but I love memes so much.
Yes.
Actually, when I got started, the whole reason I created like a channel on Telegram and even started was because of Pepe Lives Matter. So I collaborated with him on memes first, and then I started doing videos for him. And that's what got me in. And it's funny because I'm such a serious person. I'm so kind of boring, but I love the memes. But thank you for bringing the balance, Molly.
Yes, thank you.
You can make it fun. All right, guys. Well, it is Easter weekend, so I do hope for everybody that celebrates Easter that you have a very blessed holiday.
Yes.
And thanks again, guys. Have a great weekend. Bye.
I can see clearly now the rain is gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. Gone are the dark clouds that had me blind. It's gonna be a bright